Hi everyone and welcome to episode 3 of Rampant MVP.
We're Sean and Steph, the owners and operators of Rampant Design, and today we're going to talk about the how, what, when, and why you would use film effects in your video productions.
So Sean and I get a lot of emails asking us, what are film effects? Why do I need to use them? And of course, how do I use them in my video productions?
So let's talk all things film effects.
Okay, let's start with the what. What are film effects?
Well, simply put, film effects are just film elements that you add on top of your video to make them look like film.
Now these effects can be film related, so film dirt, film scratches, film vignettes, film flashes, and light leaks.
These film effects create the look of film without the actual use of film. Alrighty, cool. So now that we know what film effects are, how do you use the film effects in your video?
Well, they're really easy to use, but they use them differently depending on the software that you're using. So let's check out how to use them in Premiere Pro, Final Cut, and DaVinci Resolve.
Alright, we're starting out with Premiere Pro, looking at black and white film effects. Simply add the black and white film effect above your video layer, change the blend mode from normal to multiply, and blammy, you will now see that film effect blended right into your video. Now if you're adding a film flash or a light leak, add that same film effect above your video layer, but this time change the blend mode from normal to screen, and you'll see the light leak blended beautifully into your video footage.
Now let's jump into Final Cut and add the same black and white film effect. You drag that film effect on top of your video layer, head over to the inspector and change the blend mode from normal to multiply. And there you go, instant film effect. And just like in Premiere, to add a light leak or a film flash, drag the light film effect above your video layer, head over to the inspector and change the blend mode from normal to screen. This will blend the light with your video footage.
And jumping into Resolve, working with the black and white film effect, drag that film effect on top of your video layer, head over to the inspector and change the compositing mode from normal to multiply. Blammy, filmy goodness.
If you'd like to see any of these as detailed tutorials, check out the links below for more tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your film effects.
Alright, now that we know about the what and the how, let's talk about the why. Why would you use these effects in your video?
Well, you could use them anytime you want to give your video a vintage feel.
And this will give life to boring or uninteresting footage, and this includes generic B-roll and stock footage.
That's pretty cool, right? So now we've come to the when. When do you use film effects in your video production?
Well, it's all about those flashback effects now, come on.
You can also dress up old news footage.
And music videos and sports videos love these effects. I mean, hello.
Also, film effects work great on text and logos.
And remember, film effects are just another spice, just like all of the other Rampant effects. Use them when you need them.
It's not difficult to use them. Use them as a spice. Use them to spice up your footage whenever you need them.
And that's it for this episode of Rampant MVP, though. How, what, when, and why you should use effects in your video production.
If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share with your friends.
And if you don't already have our world-famous film effects, check them out in the links below and use the coupon code RAMPANTMVP to take 50% off. What?
Until next time, we are Sean and Steph from Rampant Design. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.